Lordina Mama used to be like you. So what we are here to tell you is that we came here, we woke up early in the morning because of you. Because you are very, very important. And we know that this is a new chapter in your life. All what you have studied in the past 9 years, primary 6, 3 years in JSS or junior high, this is the time you have to give an account. And I have no doubt, if I look at your forehead, I can see that it's shining. And I can see that all of you are going to make us proud. I can see future leaders. I can see doctors. I can see lawyers. I can see engineers. And I can see MPs. And I can see MCEs. I can see directors. And I can see mothers and fathers, responsible ones. So all we are saying is that whatever you have been taught, the counseling you've had from your tutors or teachers, this is the time for you to go and give an account. You know the do's and don'ts. They've told you a lot. Yes. Be mindful, but be yourself. When you go there, just say your little prayer and you say to yourself, I'm here to deliver. And as you have been told, answer the easiest questions first. You get a trick? Yes. You know, passing your exams is a strategy. Don't waste too much time like doing the difficult one. You end up hearing clink, 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 it's over. So answer the easiest one first. Then you come up, but be mindful of your time. And I believe strongly, looking at your forehead, you are going to do us proud. I can see 8 A's, 7 A's, and 6 A's. Member of Parliament is right here. Do you want to hear your MP? Yes! Do you want to hear your MP? Yes! What's the... Hello? Hello? I don't have much to say. Listening to your director, listening to your honorable MCE, it tells me that you are all prepared for your exams. I know you've written some mocks already. You've tried some exams in your various schools. And you've had a feel of what examination is all about. The fact that you are moving from your various schools and going to other centers to write shouldn't get you panic. You are being transferred there because they need people and space to get you to write the exams. So there's nothing like there's a policeman standing behind me, so I'm scared to write my exams. It is not easy to write the BECE because that is the first external exams you are writing. As the MCE said, I have been through it before, but there's no need to panic. There's nothing to fear. What you write in your classrooms, what you wrote during your mock is the same thing you have to go and write. So there's nothing to get worried about. I believe strongly that you are going to make us proud. I believe strongly because looking at the smiles on your faces, I can tell you are very prepared for your exams. All I can say is I wish you well, and I hope that come November, December, when your results are in, we'll all be jubilating. Because I want to see all of you posted to very good schools. And I know it will surely happen. Your numbers are huge. Amasaman, you are over 9,000 writing your exams. And I know when we finish, 100% pass mark will be what we will get. So go out there, write what you've learned. I believe strongly you have learned, or you've all learned. I don't think there's anyone here who hasn't read anything. I believe strongly you've all learned something. So you are going there to make us proud. I know. Yes, I've visited some schools. I was invited to engage some of the students, and the feedback I got tells me you have learned, you are prepared. So we wish you well. Go out there and make us proud. We've brought something for your supervisors who are going to be in charge of you. If you are writing and your pen is giving you problems, just raise your hand. You'll be given a pen. Okay? If you are writing and you want water to drink, raise your hand. For the pens, we have prayed over it. So when you write with that pen, A. So when you need anything, Just raise your hands, the invigilator will come to you, and then they will assist you with whatever you want. There's no need to panic. Feel free, sit in the examination hall like you are sitting in your home, like you are chatting with your father and your mom. Your supervisors or invigilators are your parents. They are just like your parents. So there's nothing to worry about. They are there to assist you and not to create tension. So the policeman you see there is there to assist you. Your invigilator is there to assist you. Your teachers are there to assist you. When you need anything, feel free to call them to ask for assistance. So we wish you all, and may the good Lord be with you all. Thank you so much.
Contractors are here to help us. But if you look at our municipality, we are in between, because from Accra, you meet Ganof, then you come to Ganwest, then you go to Nsawam Adwejiri. So because we are in between, we initiated this tripartite meeting. So we invited Maripoma to our office, and I told them that the road is inconveniencing a lot of people, and therefore I would like all the stakeholders, including my colleague MCEs, to join us so that we can have a conversation. So we came here today purposely to find a way. The first one is to ensure that though they are working, they also consider pedestrians so that it doesn't interfere with commercial activities. Secondly, when they have to do like a diversion, most often they say that they consult the people, they engage them. But last 2 weeks, I had people confronting me because they had to demolish something without the proper engagement. So we came over to have a meeting with them, and I told them that first and foremost, the human factor is crucial. Whenever they're going to have any diversion that is going to affect commercial activities, they would have to engage. And when necessary, invite the assembly to come in so that the assembly too can support their work. We have also realized that around this stretch, the Pokuase-Amasaman, and then Sapema thereof, there is always traffic, especially weekends. So we appeal to them to try and ensure that the traffic is flowing, whatever they have to do. And sometimes it's either a truck being broken, or maybe they are constructing something around that enclave, and they are not considering, or maybe the measures they have taken to allow traffic flow is not enough. And then we see people traffic delay for about 30 minutes and so on. So we discussed that today, which they said they were also going to consider. I also discussed pedestrian walkways, and they said it's also into their consideration, and they're going to work on it. So in effect, we want the work to be done. However, we want pedestrians to be considered, and we want to make sure that there's health and safety measures in place to ensure free flow of traffic. This involves contractual agreements, and we don't know the stage at which they are, but we believe strongly that before you move someone's temporary structure from A to B, there should be consultation, there should be that engagement. What happened, I didn't like it, I spoke with them, and they said they were waiting for funding. However, it is their responsibility to ensure that before they venture into moving people's containers, they should have the proper engagement to ensure that at least we all enjoy the peace and commercial activities also go on. We are not particularly happy as an assembly seeing people sell around the roads, and it's something that we're going to take drastic measures against to ensure that people who are selling there are relocated to a safer place. I'm saying this because of hygiene. The food they are selling, the dust, is not good for consumption. So we would like to work on this as soon as possible, engage the Maripoma contractors so that we can all find a way and do this amicably, so that at least, activities can be going on, but we want the free flow of traffic. We want to see people selling, the traders and all sorts of things, being allocated to a safer place so that at least they can also do their work. So we have told them that anytime they want to do something like that, they need to inform the assembly, so that where we need to support, we will come in to support them. We have asked them for a few timelines. They said they're going to get back to us. And I also believe that since we are here as an assembly, we will also work with them, and then the writing must be done. The project stalled along along the line, I think last year, and it's normal. Projects like this, goes through different phases of processes of funding, and therefore I will not be able to speak to that. However, they have said, all things being equal, maybe by 1.5 years, everything should be complete. So we are hoping to see a very beautiful highway around our stretch.
And Gandalf, we came together to invite the engineer who is constructing the road, for us to ascertain to ourselves so far the progress being made and their challenges. So we came to this meeting purposely to make them to know their challenges. And so far after the discussion, we are impressed based on the things that they told us so far. And we believe going forward, the road is going to be completed on time and commuters will also be free. There's 3 major spots. I have the stretch of the road starting from Ofanko in terms of the construction to BECE. And if you check Ofanko Enclave, there's a place called Ejaheba, and there's a tunnel there that instead of the overpass, there's a tunnel that commuters or the community and school children will be using to cross the road. So I raised concern, one, to provide security and light, and also the road beside it is not tarred. So I made a suggestion to them that they should make sure that that road is tarred, so that, because that place is steep, so if they left it untarred, the erosion is going to destroy the place and they cannot use the place. And that suggestion was taken also in good faith. Then if you come to Pokuase, it is always choked because of the structure and trucks, because trucks use that junction a lot. So I was proposing to them that if the road is completed, we are going to decongest Pokuase and make sure truck will not be parking at that place to be creating inconveniences for the community. And also I also made a proposal that if they can raise the drain so that it will be very, very difficult for people to be crossing the road easily. So these are the few concerns that problems that we are facing on the main is Amasaman stretch. So you can see that anytime that it rains, Ofanko barrier around where the Shell filling station is choked. And by the briefings that I had, the drain that is supposed to carry the water is not wide enough. And one of the challenges that they raise is there's a filling station that is there that it is actually sitting on the waterway. So we'll go there again and assess the situation and see what it can be done about that place, because it is really creating a lot of mess at that place. So with time, the Ofanko situation will also be solved. Word to the people of Ghana is that I want them to continue to have a belief in the NDC government. We are going to make sure we solve most of their problems, especially roads. I know that when it comes to Ghana, our biggest challenge is road network, and we do everything possible to make sure we solve their problems.
Where the problem is because the contractor claims the exit points are always areas where people have encroached, therefore cannot get a channel for the water to flow freely. Therefore, they have to use modern engineering methods to contain the water going away. So that is the main cause of the flooding we have in the areas. And I've mentioned some of the areas. One is the Dobro River. We have Media Township. Media, where they've constructed the bridge. We have Kuntunsi near the Asangod roofing company. We have Manchin River. They are where we have the Shipontele just here. Shipontele, when the new DBS roofing company is. Major flooding anytime it rains. As I'm talking now, as it is raining, if we were to get there, you would get more of what I'm telling you. But I hope the contractor will liaise with the municipal authorities to have a lasting solution. If not, then the problem can get worse. Okay, there is a fuel station at Macedonia Junction, that is Sappermine. called frames. You know, before the construction work, the filling station had their pumps there. But I think the construction works affect the filling station. And instead of them to move one of their pumps, it is there, just by the roadside. Less than 1 feet. So let's assume one day we wake up and a very heavy truck will just come and hit it, and it will be a disaster. I'm very hoping that the contractor will take that as a major priority to get it out as soon as possible before we experience any disaster. The municipal authorities should just take their concerns. They are now in charge, so they should take the concerns seriously, liaise with the contractor, and get all those concerns resolved. Because they are genuine concerns. They know, they are aware.